while I looked around the internet trying to find a video on how to replace these tail lights here. Also, I want to add one here because we have a bike rack that we stick on here and it blocks these lights. So I want to put one here and one over here. So today's video, I'm going to try to do that, show you how to do it, see if it works. So the first thing right here is that there's 2 screws on each one of these. It's the standard square bit, your standard screws that you find all over the camper here. But you just got to take those out, and right in the middle here there's a hole. You can pull it out a little bit, and there's some wiring that goes behind there. So let's see what's behind this. Let me get down here. Let's go up underneath. All right, there's a cover right here, and it looks like this cover comes out. There's some sealant down here. I've already peeled that away. You can still see there's some sealant there. I'll probably have to pull that away, but again, it's the square tipped or square drive screws right here. I just got to take those out. I suspect this cover will come off, or I can lift it up and access all the wiring. And if I'm really lucky, I can run my wiring for my other lights that I want to put in somewhere along here. If I take this little piece off and pull this trim, it's just a rubber trim that I think I can just pull it out of that track. I can run the wires when I put the light on here, run the wire straight down here and into that, and this should be hopefully pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Okay, so took this little piece of trim off, pried this out, so this is just gonna pull up, and I should be able to run my wires right behind that. So and it goes inside here, so this looks like it'll be nice and watertight. Won't have to use hardly any sealant. Hopefully do no drilling. We'll see how it turns out. Okay, there's the track that I'm going to run the wires. These are lights I got at Harbor Freight, Kenway. They were like $17 or $18. So what I did is I spliced, I only had one color wire, so I used some black and white heat shrink for the black and white wire and just red for normal. But I created these pigtails here, and once I mount this light up here, I will run those wires down and underneath and connect it in there, and we will see what happens. All right, I'm looking up underneath here, and it looks pretty easy. Those are Wago connections. I took the tape off of 2 of them. Those are 5 each. If I got a 6 or a 7, I could just put my wires right in there, replace those, and just redo each one of them. It would be a piece of cake. So maybe that's what I'll try. All right, well, that's what it looks like underneath. This is that piece that I pulled out of the way. Okay, I'm up inside from underneath the RV, and here's all the wiring connectors, and all of the whites go to the white, all of the yellows go to yellow, all the reds go to red, and the blacks go to black, and so forth. It's pretty easy to figure out which wires go where. So my side light only had 3 wires, a red, a white, and a black. So they all go in there. Everything's working right, except for one, which you can see. Maybe you can see it. There's a white wire that pulled out right there. I gotta fix that. There's one light. Here's one light, and I'm running the wires. You can maybe see that little gap. I gotta push that up and seal it, but I'm in the process, and I almost got done here. So you just push these wires underneath here, and work your way down. And it's a little process, but it works. And then those wrap underneath, and then we wire them into those Wago lever connectors. And here it is, all working.